Hi there, welcome once again to my podcast. My name is Shola John, and this is Man Making a Difference Every Day. Today, I want to talk about another important issue that I think it affects us as men, and that is when we find ourselves working in a toxic environment. How do you handle working in a toxic environment or organization? Recently, a friend was sharing a story with me. He got a job in an amazing place, and then they were going to pay him quite a lot of money. And he said he's put in over a decade into his work experience. But the 7 months he spent in that place is the worst of his life. And that doesn't reflect anywhere in his CV. He ensured that it doesn't reflect. But every day he woke up with anxiety. He was thinking, what will happen again today? And as men, this is one of the major cause of concern for us. Sometimes it's a business partner, sometimes it's a teammate, sometimes it's a workplace that is toxic. How do you manage it? How do you manage toxic work environment? You don't want to resign. You have a family to feed. You have a career ahead of you. You have plans, but the workplace is just the problem. And maybe like my friend, you are at a point currently where you are asking yourself, what do I do? It's affecting my mental health. I am in a strict, I don't know what to do. But you also know that it's not yet time for you to leave. Because if you jump out of that place, you don't know what is going to happen to you. Now I just made this for you. I've had the opportunity of working in such kind of funny environment for a couple part of my life. For some part of my life, at different times, working in places where I know someone or certain people don't like me, they don't want to see my face. If they have a way of getting rid of me, they will do it, right? And there are a few things that has helped me, which I think I want to share with you. I might be able to help you and reduce your burden. There is this popular proverbs that are from Nigeria, from the people from the eastern part of Nigeria. I learned it and it's helped me over the years. I'm going to share it with you. The proverb states that when a chicken gets to a place, the first thing it does is to put one leg on the ground and keep the other up. All right? When a chicken gets to a place, it keeps one leg on the ground and keep the other up, just to be sure that that one leg on the ground is not in a trap. What does that mean? It means that when you get to an environment, you don't put the whole of yourself out. You don't put the whole of your strength out. You don't talk too much about yourself, right? You study to know how receptive is that place. You study to know who is who before you begin to give yourself out. And that is where I'm going to start from. Even if you have made a mistake, you have said certain things you aren't supposed to say, that has also empowered people, because I noticed that also in certain environment, the more people know about you, the more they think they are armed to attack you. We talk about vulnerability at some point. When you have been vulnerable, you've shared certain part of your life, people think, well, now we have known him, we've known you, and now we are going to deal with him based on the information you've given to them. That is not a problem. If you have made that mistake, don't worry. Your life is still an ongoing thing. You still have other part of you that they don't know. But first thing you need to know is, what are you bringing to the table? I am here. What can I contribute? Do I have the opportunity to do that? If you do that, then you are in that place. Just hold on. Don't leave yet. Don't give up yet. But here is the number one thing. Don't be blind. Be self-aware. Watch what is happening around you. Be sensitive. Hear people. See their actions. Sometimes people smile at you, but they don't really love you. Sometimes they are sarcastic. Take note of all of those things. It's one thing that has helped me over the years. I study people and I know them even before they tell me who they are. I know them and I know them and I keep it at the back of my hand, and I don't behave as if I know what they are doing. Don't be blind. Shine your eyes. Watch people. Watch when they say, I love you. What do they really mean? if they say I love you, but you send them message, they don't reply you early, that says they don't really love you. Watch them beyond what they tell you. Don't be carried away by what people say. People can be tempted sometimes to show you love until they have an opportunity or they have an interest and you stand on their way. Is then you know they can kill to have whatever they want to have. You don't want to fall victim of that. You don't want to be in a tight corner where people are trying to get rid of you at all costs. No. Don't be blind. Shine your eyes. Now, what do you do when you see that people are not who they say they are? Or they tell you they love you, but they don't really love you? This is where a lot of people miss it. When they notice that people are pretending to them, they want the people to know that they're pretending. Don't do that. I've had the privilege of being in leadership for a couple of years, and I've seen people, pretend. I see it a lot. Sometimes they don't like you, but because you are in leadership, there's nothing they can do about it. They have to deal with you, so they put up the best of their appearance just to come around you. Now, you don't want to lose guard. You've got to be able to play along. I'm privileged to have studied acting, so I just play along with people. I know you don't like me, and I know you are dealing with me. You have no choice but to deal with me, and I know you are just enduring me. The day you have the best of opportunity, you don't want to see me again. You're going to cut off. I know, but you won't be able to use me. And so it's important that you know that. Don't be blind to what people say with their actions. Some cultures, it's demanded that people should be respectful. They could prostrate to greet you, but if they have opportunities, they are going to carry you with your 2 feet, and then you hit your head on the stone. You don't want to fall into that position. So don't be blind. Study people. Be self-aware. Know yourself first. Then awareness of others. Know the people around you. Everybody will certainly not be against you. You have 1 or 2 people that will support you, right? Mark them. Because if you're going to be successful, you will need 1 or 2 persons that support you, right? Second thing, play the fool. A lot of people find it hard to do. When they notice that people are against them, they want to confront them. Now, if you do that, that will be a great mistake. Reason, when you confront them, they change their tactics and they will still come for you because their aim is to get rid of you or to ensure that you don't succeed. Now, you don't want to have that record, right, that you fail, right? You are there to succeed. It's your workplace. How do you minimize the pain they give you? Play the fool. Pretend as if you don't know what they are doing. If they are coming for you, pretend as if you don't know what they are doing. Tag along with them. Then they invite you to their party. Tell them you have heard. You are coming. Few minutes to the party. Tell them you can make it. Just play that game. Don't let them know that you already know that they're inviting you to the party because they want to embarrass you. They're inviting you to the party because they are coming for you. No. You want them to understand that you don't know anything. And so you keep playing the fool. For how long should you play the fool? Play the fool until you are out of the environment. Play the fool until you achieve the success. Play the fool until you disarm them. For every plan they have against you, ensure they don't succeed a bit. Why? Because you know who they are. It is difficult for people to change, especially when they don't want your good. So deal with them. The third thing you're going to do, deal with them in wisdom. Play along with them, but deal with them in wisdom. Don't let them be able to get you. Oh, someone is a parrot. They say all kinds of things. Then they've come to gift you. They've come to give you a gift. What do? Because you already know the kind of person they are, you want to turn down the gift. Because taking the gift is selling yourself. You don't want that. Someone is told you about how they dealt with someone else, even though it's not you. Then they want to tell you can confide in them. Don't be a fool. Don't do that. They have just told you who they are. If they dealt with the other person, they are coming for you. So don't be blind. One. Secondly, play the fool. And when you are playing the fool, just smile. Smile. Sometimes they want to provoke you to see your reaction. Don't give in to them. You've got to be able to control yourself because it's a game and you've got to win the game at all cost. So, I've said, don't be blind. When you are self-aware, be aware of others around you. Secondly, play the fool deliberately, consciously. You know you are playing the fool. Not because you don't know what to do, but you have chosen not to be wise. Why? Because you want to defeat them in their own craftiness. Third thing, when you know people, deal with them with wisdom. Sometimes you don't have the wisdom to bring them to prison, to handicap them. You will need to go for counsel. You will need to have a coach. You need to seek higher wisdom from someone who has been through such situations. They tell you what to do. Then you come and display that. That's the number 3 thing you should do. Number 4, don't expect them to change. If they will change, not with you. They already made up their mind how to deal with you, how to work with you. They are not likely going to change their mind. So don't expect them to change. So don't expect that suddenly they will now be nice. They've told you they don't like you. And any niceness they're putting up is just to be able to get rid of you. And you don't want them to win. What do you do next? Be many steps ahead of them and be focused. How do you get ahead of them many steps? Don't always disclose all of your plans. Oh, you are looking for another job. Don't disclose it. Make sure you have the appointment letter before you disclose it. I had a story of a young lady, she was working in a place and she had about 2 other colleagues who were somehow they got another job and they left. So she now was doing a job of 3 persons. And then she asked her organization to promote her and increase her salary, and they refused, and she was tired. In 2 weeks, she applied, according to her, she applied to about 100 places. Out of the 100 places, 3 replied. And then she did the interview and got an offer from one of them. Then she turned in her resignation letter. Then they began to plead with her. Oh, don't go. And she said, I'm sorry, it's too late. And they said, we are going to increase her salary. And she said, no, it's too late. I have an offer already. I'm leaving. In that case, she already has the offer. She has the letter. Everything is said. By the time she disclosed it to them, they couldn't stop her. You've got to be many steps ahead. Because when people are out for you, they will stop at nothing until they get you. And you don't want to be that. You don't want to play into their hands. You don't. Remember the chicken we mentioned? You don't want to play into their hands. They don't want you around. That's why the environment is toxic. If people have left before you came, certainly they will want to drive you. What do you do next? Be fearless. Don't cow under their deception. You see, darkness will always bow at the sight of light. Don't bow under their deception. Sometimes they want to rope you in. Sometimes they want to lie against you. Sometimes they want to do things just to keep you at a standstill. You want to be fearless. Even if you don't have another job and you want to leave, leave. Sometimes they will threaten that they will use things against you. Tell them to go ahead. Toxic workplace or toxic company, toxic organizations, they reduce your productivity. They can be mental health challenge. They can damage you as a man. They can render you useless to yourself, to your family, to your children. You don't want to be in that space. And just in case you are going through such, and all that I have said has not helped you, please reach out, comment, send an email, and let's see how we can help you get through that. You need your sanity to be the husband of your wife. You need your sanity to be the father to your children. You need to be alive. You need to be well. You need to be in sound mind to be useful to the society. Do not, under any circumstance, manage for too long with a toxic workplace. If you do, be planning your exit from day one. That is one of the ways you can be useful to yourself and to the society. Toxic places have nothing good in mind for you. Possibly you are already thinking that, well, I'm going to stay one more year. But maybe this video is just to remind you there are more spaces up. You want to move up, right? Then you've got to pay the price. If you like this video, please subscribe, like, share, and also, just comment and let me know what you think about it. How do you manage working in toxic environment? Until I come your way next time, I remain Shola John. Thank you and bye.